Hi guys, so it's another one of those videos where I'm looking at a message I'm getting from my clients or from prospective clients and basically answering one of those. So I go live, or my brother goes live basically every single day on TikTok, or if not every single day, every time that we can. So we try to get it like 4 times a week. And the main thing that we get asked, we get asked a lot of things, but one of the most consistent questions we get is I have 500 or less, and I want to get started making money in property. What can I do? Right? And obviously my lives are generally about rent to rent Airbnb because that's what I believe the best way to start your first business if you have some money. But if you don't have money, rent to rent isn't the best way to do it. Something involved rent to rent that isn't rent to rent is better. So I'm not sure if you guys know. Again, I'm only going to speak from the perspective of stuff that I know. I've seen people start with literally no money and make money from deal sourcing. It's how we started. And I would recommend you guys start too. Deal sourcing. This means a lot of rent-to-rent portfolio managers, so people that have multiple rent-to-rents or are looking to start rent-to-rent, generally speaking, don't have loads of time. So what they have usually is money, but not a lot of time. So let's say they have a 9-to-5 job. Let's say they have kids. They have got a family, that sort of thing. So they do not have a lot of time. So what deal sources do is they go out to the market, speak to landlords, they have the conversations and they put in the reps that those people that want the deals do not have the time, no energy to do. And as a result, you get paid a middleman finder's fee, also known as a sourcing fee. This sourcing fee tends to be around 3K. It can be a little bit less, it can be a little bit more, but I would recommend starting out and expecting 3,000 per deal. Now, why do I recommend deal sourcing over any other business? Because like people say, oh, clean cars for money. If you got no money, start doing this. If you got no money, start dropshipping. If you got no money, start crypto. The reason I recommend deal sourcing is because you're actually learning real skills. Crypto is very much luck based. As much as people don't want to admit that, trading crypto is basically gambling. It's effectively gambling. There's no skill involved. There's no real world factors that you can really take advantage of and that are actually going to allow you to build wealth. There are factors, of course, which can cause the markets to move, but you're not in control of those factors. So why would you bank your whole life and your income and your prospects on that? It doesn't make sense. And then you've got other stuff such as like drop shipping, which is capital intensive. So if someone's telling you can do drop shipping with no money, that's ridiculous. Because you need to test products. You need to run ads. How are you going to do that without money? You can't. That's the truth of it. But what you can do with that money is go and speak to landlords, which is completely free. You can explain to them what a company let is and how it will benefit them, which is completely free. You can learn that all online. Literally my YouTube channel, if you keep watching it, you will learn everything you need to know about rent to rent. So yeah, speak to landlords, let them know how the benefits of a company let, get them to agree to you finding an investor for them. So not only have you told them about this amazing possibility for their property, you're also going to find them a student. So not only are you making it convenient, a student, a client, an investor, not only is it convenient for the landlord because you're finding them the investor, it's convenient for the investor because you're finding them the landlord. Do you see how you're actually providing value? Number one, going out and speaking to landlords is a skill. Negotiating, sales, these are real skills. Your income is based on you being a middleman and applying real skills to save real people, real time, and that's why you get paid. You would like people like online to tell you that you can do nothing and make money. Like, oh, I just post a few TikToks and I make money. There's way more that goes into making money. It's very much skills oriented. The amount of money that you can make is usually equivalent to your skills. If you right now have £500, or even 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, it doesn't matter. What you now need is a skill. That's the only way that you're going to increase your income. With deal sourcing, you can there's so much that you can do. So literally with 500, that will allow you to get educated. So we literally help people for 500. We teach them everything they know about deal sourcing and we give them all the tools to get started. And we've seen great results from it. You can literally click the link down below, read through it. You can see what we've done for people and what people have done for themselves. So that's something that I'd recommend. Or if you want to keep going for free, no problem. Keep watching on YouTube. You can watch us. You can watch so many other people. Learn how to deal source and just focus on taking action. Understand that the difference between you and that version of you which makes an extra £1,000 a month, £2,000 a month, 3,000. Let's say you're able to sell a deal once every quarter, which is actually bad, okay? But once every quarter, if you're selling a deal every 3 months, that means on average you're making about £1,000 extra per month. And imagine what you could do with £1,000 extra per month, okay? And that's if you're bad at deal sourcing. If you get decent, let's say you're selling 2 deals a month, that's about 1.5k in extra income for you straight into your bank. And with deal sourcing, it's not like drop shipping, let's say, or Amazon FBA. If you see someone on Amazon FBA saying I made like 11 grand, 2 grand's profit, maybe with deal sourcing, because you're selling a service, and you're allowing people to, you're making their life convenient, you're making the landlord's life convenient, you're making the investor's life convenient, you get paid directly into your bank, and it's pretty clean because all you did was trade. Instead of trading like a product, you're trading time. I know what they say, you don't trade your time for money, that's bad. When all you have is time, what else are you going to trade? If you've got 500 in your bank and that's what you're willing to invest, you don't have anything else to trade. And that might sound harsh, but just know that this is like the best advice that I can give you. It's something that I don't like when people come to the lives and when they tell me, oh, I've only got 500, I'm waiting, I'm saving up. Why are you saving up? You realize your rate of saving up, please understand this, your rate of saving up increases along with your skills. If you don't build more skills and you don't have more negotiations, you don't have better sales abilities, how is your ability to save going to go up? Do you not think you're more likely to have a better bank account again, don't think about it in a 1 month scope, think about it in a 6 month, 12 month scope. You're going to live that time, right? You're going to live it regardless, so why not have better skills by the end of it? Think of it in this way. In 6 months, am I going to have more saved from just doing my job? Or am I going to have more saved from firstly investing in myself and then learning skills, hitting the market, taking action, and then doing my job, which means that you're already going to make that consistent income, but then also sourcing on the side, which means that even if you sell 1 deal, 2 deals in 6 months, which is like super, super possible. You have no idea how possible that is. Again, when you were probably initially thinking about the idea like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could go out and speak to landlords. You know, I'm good at speaking. It might sound hard. It might sound, oh, there's so many moving parts. I need to know how to stack a deal. People can learn this in a week. Okay? You can learn what to do in a week. Doing it well and being an expert is different. That takes hours, it takes time, whatever. But learning what to do and taking action is the best way to become an expert. You don't just become an expert, right? You have to keep taking action. So that's what I'd recommend. If you're in that position where you don't have much in the bank, you know you want to make money, you have a job, definitely look at deal sourcing because it's real. You're actually providing real value to real people. I know the main thing that people like Alex Hormozy, what they'll say is, of course, solve problems for rich people and because they pay well. It's the same with people in property. People that want to go into rent to rent have money. They've got money. So what you'll be doing is solving rich people's problems. It's a great way to start. You start negotiating. You can develop a professional sense of of how you are, how you come across. It's such an amazing skill to have, especially at a young age. Like me and my brother started when I was 20. He was 18, and it changed our life. This whole journey, like we've learned so much that we would have never learned it before. Negotiation, sales, communicating, all those things that make you big. Every single video, I don't know if you guys watch those videos where, I forgot what it's called, that guy, he just goes up to millionaires and he asks them like, what's the most, I can have a minute with you, and he speaks to them. They always say sales is the most important thing. Everybody would say that. Literally, the biggest sports athletes, rappers, anyone that you see that you admire, that they got great money, they know how to sell. Or they have someone in their team that knows how to sell. Sell them. Sell their product, sell their benefits, objection handle. If you know how to do this from a young age and you're starting right now, understand that your life will so dramatically change in the next 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. And the only difference between that version of you, because there is a version of you, on the other side of investing in yourself, learning, building skills, taking action, is a version of you which is selling a deal a month. Even a deal a month is like, I know people who sell more than a deal a month. Why can't that be you? If I know people that are doing it and they are just people, why can that not be you? If you have less than 500 and let's say you're 17, 18, 19 and you're thinking, oh, I'll wait, maybe later, just know you're stopping yourself from taking action on your own dreams. Imagine to tell someone this from the outside, oh, I want to make money, but I'm stopping myself. Why are you restricting yourself? I would recommend having the courage to learn, having the courage to take action, having the courage to invest in yourself, having the courage to understand that this journey gets easier if you make it hard initially. If you keep putting it off, I'll wait, I'll save, I'll wait, it's never going to get easy. All you're going to have is money in the bank which you've accumulated really, really slowly and you don't know what to do with. If you have a real skill, you'll know exactly what to do with that money and you'll make a lot more than you can imagine. Most of you in your jobs aren't making 3k a month, clean, take home. Most of you are not. That's like a 50k salary. That is way above average in the UK. So I can tell you right now, you learn exactly how to do it in literally a week. You can take action the next week. As long as you're consistent and you're persistent, that 500 and your will and desire is way more than enough that it takes to get started. Especially if you're someone that's willing to go to networking events, you're willing to go on TikTok live, you're willing to like run ads, you're willing to, do you know what I mean? If you're hungry and you actually want to get it, this is a great way. So, like I said, I'm not pushy. I don't care if I educate you. I don't care if someone else educates you. I obviously think that my platform is the best because I've seen results and I know that I'm in control of it. But if you want to go and get educated by someone else, go do it. As long as you, number one, start focusing on making real skills, and number two, take action. I don't care what happens, because I know that's the winning formula. So take what you want from this video, but just remember, if you are interested in at least learning what I have to offer, link in the bio, or just watch my other videos. You can see our testimonials, you can see the results that we've created. So that's that. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good rest of your day.